Hey guys, this is Star Force Reacts, and I am back to react to Death Battle Bowser versus Eggman. Okay, this has been one of the most excruciating waiting periods I have ever been a part of as a fan of Death Battle. And this includes the time when you had to wait multiple months for them to release a new episode. Let me put it this way. I lived through the time period where it was between Pikachu versus Blanca and Goku versus Superman. I lived in that time frame and I had to wait for it. And this single battle has been more excruciating than that in a fraction of the time. It's only been 3 weeks since Joker versus Giorno, and oh man. Okay, so Bowser versus Eggman. This has been a matchup that I have I it's grown on me over the years. I know I said this in my prediction video last week, but not really last week. It was a few days ago, but either way, I mean it was last week. But either way, sorry. Um, that I believe that Eggman has the most likely chance of winning, but that's only because this is an army fight. Because if it was just Bowser and just Eggman, I believe Bowser could just plow through anything Eggman could throw at him, mechs and all. So, yeah, it wouldn't really be that fair. And it's kind of why I didn't like the matchup at the beginning, because it just felt like a spite matchup. It just kind of felt like you guys didn't like the fact that Bowser lost to Ganon, and you're just taking it out on Eggman. That's the general vibe I got. But as the years went on, I warmed up to the matchup a whole lot, and then like it was during season 10 where I was finally like, okay, I'd really like to see the matchup now. And then it was announced via the Kickstarter campaign announcement that they'd be doing Bowser versus Eggman, and it's going to be an army fight. And next thing I know, I've been the most hyped for a battle I've ever been in a long time. Here's the thing. I'm not sure what was the first video game I ever played, but my earliest memory playing video games was at my best friend's house, and he had Sonic 2 on the Sega Genesis. And we never got past Chemical Plant, keep in mind, but I still loved that game even though we only played the 2 levels. So, yeah. And the first Sonic game I ever bought for myself was Sonic Heroes. Same disc, yes, same disc, same cup, same cartridge. I mean, not cartridge, the same disc holder, whatever. But yeah, Sonic just means a whole lot to me, and it's part of the reason why I'm both rooting and betting for Eggman. Um, there's a multitude of reasons, but I already went over in the prediction video. Just know that's where I stand with things. I do believe Eggman has the most likely chance of winning, but it's not a very it's it's a very, very close matchup, like 49-51 kind of thing. And even the G1 blog was kind of split on it. Yeah, they leaned more in favor to Bowser, but the fact that there was a 9-6 split is actually crazy. So, yeah, but like I said, Sonic just has too much of a nostalgia, for me. So, yeah, like yeah, I literally decked out like this side for the Sonic stuff and this side for the few Mario things I have, because I did really like Mario. I played a lot of Super Mario Bros for the Wii, new Super Mario Bros for the Wii. But yeah, I got the Sonic amiibo right here. Of course, the day one edition of Sonic X Shadow Generations. This is the first time I've pre-ordered anything. Yeah, we got Sonic Frontiers, great game. I know this is not a good game. I'm aware of its flaws, but god damn it, I love Sonic 06. I am sorry I am like this. Yeah, but I also got Sonic Generations, again, good game, but also Sonic X Shadow Generations. And to this day, like ever since I played this game, I'm like, hey, I don't understand why Sonic's getting so much hate. This is a great game, and only now, like years later after it came out, do people finally appreciate Sonic and the Black Knight. I love this game so much. In fact, I think it might be my second favorite Sonic game of all time. But then again, I still have to reevaluate, all the Sonic games I have played. Speaking of, Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2, great games. Also, more recently, not as recently as Sonic and Shadow Generations, but I did get Sonic Rush. I don't have the case for it, but Sonic Rush. and the sequel, Sonic Rush Adventure. So, yeah, if you couldn't tell, I am a bit of a fan of Sonic. But yeah, not that Mario's being left high and dry. I do really like Mario. My best friend, like, one of his favorite games is Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. He loves that game to pieces, and I cannot blame him from what little he's told me about it. Yeah, I think I'd love that game too. But yeah, but in terms of the Mario games I do have, Super Mario 3D Land, yeah, Mario Kart 7, it's the only Mario Kart game I have, sue me. But yeah, then, New Super Mario Bros. U, just invalidate me already. But okay, I might as well get back into your good graces now. Super Mario Galaxy is my favorite Mario game of all time. I love this game to pieces. And I know this isn't technically a Mario game. In fact, I really only got this one out because it's Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Like, this is the game where Sonic came into Super Smash Bros. So I kind of had to get it. I do have the other Super Smash games elsewhere, but yeah. Either way, yeah, I'm all decked out here. While I am very biased towards Eggman, and I do think he's going to win at the end of the day, keep in mind, that is not a slight against Bowser. Bowser is a fantastic villain. I love him to bits. But if you put a gun to my head, I'm gonna say that Eggman is my favorite video game villain of all time. He pissed on the moon, for God's sake. But yeah, alright, I've been prattling on way too long. It's been almost 7 minutes, and I've done nothing but tell you, yeah, I think Eggman's gonna win. And by the way, here's most of my game collection. But yeah, but I've been a massive Sonic fan ever since I was a little kid. Mario's always been on the periphery when I was a little kid, but only later in life did I finally gain an appreciation for Mario. So, yeah, either way, I've been prattling on way too long. I need to get into this episode. It's 27 minutes long. It's almost 10 minutes longer than Joker versus Giorno. That's freaking insane. Let's just jump right in. And we'll start things up in 3, 2, 1, play.
This battle is sponsored by Marvel Snap and Prize Picks.
Alright.
Bowser versus Dr. Eggman.
Alright.
The king of the Koopas and the baddest of badniks. And they're not alone.
And they're not alone. Yeah, because this is an army
It's our
fight.
job to analyze their weapons,
Alright,
armor, and skills to find out who would win
a death battle. Okay. Alright. I'm so excited.
The Mushroom Kingdom. A peaceful land of kindness, adventure.
Mario Kart and Smash Bros. Are not accepted. Okay.
Boring. Move aside, princess. It's time this place got way more awesome.
Yeah, there we go.
Here comes King Koopa himself, better known as
Bowser.
The moment this orphan star child was found by Kamek, it was clear Bowser would command the disparate outcasts of the Mushroom world, the Koopa clan.
Sadly, not everyone's born a toad, and they treat these critters like monsters, fated to a life of infinite jump farming for one-ups.
Yeah, there we go. Hey, it's Mario Bros. Yoshi and
Bowser
swimming.
wanted a different
Okay,
world.
alright. Princess Peach and his family.
Toadstool
Yeah, of
would
course.
never allow
He is
the
a family
evil
man.
king's day in the sun.
Eggman kinda
Her light
is,
was
but it's
so
more like
bright,
he only really
Bowser
treats
became
Sage as a
infatuated
daughter.
with her.
Everyone else is
Turned all the
expendable.
toads into
Except Baby
brats
Metal
and
Sonic.
kidnapped her, putting their princess in another castle, and another,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
40 years of castles, only to be released if she agrees to marry him and his dad bod.
Yet he was foiled time and time again by those pesky Mario brothers. However,
To
Bowser
say I have
is
not,
nothing
I did
if
not, I have not seen the
persistent.
Super Mario Brothers movie. I really need to. It's Jack Black as Bowser. I need to watch that.
Takes a lot of punishment. Not even the weight of a castle can scratch it.
But yeah,
especially when he rolls up like a
but yeah, the,
prehistoric Beyblade.
And
But
the
yeah, I
Koopa
think I was
King
just too
doesn't
caught up in
breathe
just
fire and
watching the
control
Sonic
lava.
movies, because
He
those are also
commands
really good.
nature
Sonic 3 is
itself.
coming out
Spitting
next
meteors
month.
from outer space, beckoning the earth with a snap, inhaling torrents of wind, straight up calling down lightning. What else has he got?
Oh, just a little dabbling in dark magic.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Wizard Turtle.
The original NES manual even describes him as
Right.
a sorcerer.
Yeah, there we go.
Magic is how he turned the toads into
he
bricks,
turns them into
only
stone, yep.
countered by the princess's heart magic.
But that's not all the magic he's mastered. Telekinesis, creating perfect clones,
Hmm.
reanimating his undead skeleton, and worst of all, ruining
Right,
every
yeah.
game of
Bowser
Mario
Revolution.
Party. Hey, no! I stole those coins fair and square!
Yeah.
Bowser spent decades hoarding treasures, coins, magic star rods, warships, clown cars,
Paper
you
Mario
name
is
it.
canon.
This is the
Okay,
same
yeah,
guy
that's
that
why they're
created
including Paper
multiple
Mario
flying
stuff.
castles fashioned after his own face.
Yeah, he's definitely
kind of
got
stuff.
an
Okay.
ego on him. He's talked about having a 4-digit IQ.
Yeah,
I've seen
but-
this moron put death traps in his own
Yeah,
backyard.
I mean,
a man after
he's
my
not the
own
smartest.
heart.
Despite his
Like,
clumsiness, Bowser's
he's not
charisma and
dumb,
leadership
but
brought
he's not
many to his
smart
side.
either.
Not enough to defeat Mario, but his army doesn't make it easy on the Red Plumber.
They're the most wicked band of misfits this side of World 8-4. The Koopa Troop.
An army spanning multiple territories across the Mushroom World and beyond.
Yeah, and beyond.
Goombas,
He
Koopas,
did go to the
Troopas,
galaxy
and
one
the others
point. I
make
mean,
up the infantry. Some with wings,
Yeah.
some in shoes, and some even in race cars. They're the red shirts. First in,
man, okay,
and
include
first
stuff from
out.
Goomba
Piranha
vs.
plants,
Koopa
bloopers,
2.
and
Based.
Lakitus use their surroundings to get the jump on unsuspecting prey, by land, sea, or sky.
We'd be here forever jotting down the small fries. Booze, shy guys, sentient bombs with feet, and
Yeah.
more.
It was imperative for Bowser to nurture a unit that covers their own vulnerabilities. For example, Kamek and King Boo both have magic, but Boo has battlefield control with illusions and
okay.
destabilizing dimensions, while Kamek focuses on buffing allies,
Okay, there we
canceling
go.
enemy powers, summoning anything he desires.
Or swapping my items to screw up my Mario Party lead. Not
Okay,
again.
then. Yeah,
Speaking
they
of
are
items,
just straight
most
up
of the
including the
minis
Mario
can
Party
use
stuff.
pretty much
Ooh.
any power-up Mario can. The Goombas make frequent use of Tanuki tails,
Right,
and
yeah.
Bowser can really get into the cat role play.
Yeah,
But
and plus
as
the double
Koopa Troop
cherries and
grew
stuff.
and grew, it started to feel less like an army and more like a family unit.
Oh,
Yeah, there we
like
go.
us
Because
kids, the
Bowser's
Koopa
Union, the
Lings.
Koopa Lings,
they're
yeah.
adopted.
What's the difference?
Good point. Bowser took them in and even trained them in dark magic.
Of course.
No one's as spoiled as his natural Nepo baby, Bowser Jr.,
Yeah,
captain
yeah.
of the Koopa Troop.
Spoiled is an understatement. Remember his escapades as Shadow Mario? He terrorized Delfino Plaza with literal evil paint. That whole debacle was basically his attempt at elementary school art class.
Yeah, it
And
was.
Bowser still has some on the fridge.
Yeah,
But
most
really,
likely.
The king is very protective of his kids. If the fam's in trouble, he can will himself to transform into a
Oh yeah,
giant
he can just go
kaiju,
giant
all to
whatever he
crush
wants.
whatever
Never mind
bully's
like
talking
Fury
smack.
Bowser or
Maybe
Giga
a
Bowser.
little
He can just go
overkill.
giant.
Just one punch from Giant Bowser launched a castle out of orbit. Taking into account the flight path and the scale of their
Okay, wow,
universe,
all right.
Bowser's punch must have hit with a force of over 125 trillion tons of TNT.
Wow, okay.
Considering how Yoshi punted poor Raphael the Raven so hard he exploded into a constellation of stars, this isn't even close to Bowser's full
Okay,
strength.
yeah,
So
we're getting just
don't
straight to
bully his
multiversal
kid,
stuff. Oh no.
Especially if he falls into some of Bowser Jr.'s set of black paint. That stuff's scary.
Enough to
Yeah.
unleash Bowser's Dark Fury, a form whose
Yeah.
very steps cause widespread natural disasters.
Okay, seriously, how does Mario ever beat this guy? He's like Godzilla, Doctor Strange, and John Cena all in one
Okay.
big turtle.
We're not
Weird
even into the best
combination.
part. Bowser's dark magic became so potent he eventually learned how to warp the very fabric of reality.
Anything the king imagines, he makes happen. He turned all of Yoshi's
Yeah,
Island into a storybook.
Remember
those
yeah.
painted worlds in Mario 64? Yeah, he made those. And the staircase that goes on.
Yeah,
and on
and on, yeah.
and oh god, does anyone know how to BLJ?
He also stole ultra-powerful items like the Wonder Flower, which can mold reality like Play-Doh, and the Dream Stone, which can be used
Right,
to wish
okay, yeah,
someone out of
Dreamy Bowser.
existence.
But his most iconic thefts are those big shiny power stars.
Don't judge a book by its cover. Infant power stars, aka Lumas, can
All right.
become whole galaxies. They also ferried Mario across the universe in 3 seconds.
Oh, wow,
That's
okay.
489 quadrillion
Yikes.
times light speed.
Obviously, the Big Daddy Grand Stars are even crazier. Bowser used one to power his space kingdom, but then guess who showed up to
Yeah,
ruin everything?
then of course Mario.
It's a him!
And when the Grand Star was freed, it caused a chain reaction that destroyed the entire universe via a massive black hole.
Right, yeah.
Big space god that Rosalina showed up to save the day.
Not that Bowser needed saving. He's been swallowed
Okay,
by another
okay.
black hole and thrown into a star
right.
that went supernova.
Imagine
Yeah,
if this
okay.
crazy OP fighter
There's a
turtle
lot
had
of
to fight himself.
numbers there that
Oh,
just
wait,
flew past,
he
but oh
did,
boy.
And he beat the hell out of him.
With all this power, it's a wonder he still hasn't conquered the Mushroom Kingdom. Perhaps it's because his visions of grandeur were never really what he sought. Surrounding him is a crew of outcasts and miscreants like
Yeah.
him, ride or dies that can't be swayed against him.
Oh, are you saying he's secretly happy because he's got a big monster family now?
Yes, But also, when they actually worked together, they legitimately conquered most of the known universe.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
He's a baddie through and through who will teleport through space and
that's something you got to admit with Bowser's army. They are a tight-knit group.
Make way for the king.
Unlike Eggman's army, which is just a bunch of mindless robots
this battle is sponsored
mostly.
by Prize
So,
Picks.
yeah, that was a lot of stuff for Bowser.
And
okay.
And its daily fantasy
no
sports
doubt,
is super easy to get into.
That's right, Boomstick. No need to worry
not really
about
like the whole
somebody who knows
they
way
didn't
more
really
than
get
you
into
do.
a whole
All you gotta do
multiversal
is pick
shenanigan
more or
thing,
less
but they
on
did
2
get
or
to
more
like the
players,
whole
and you're up
universe
for a shot
collapsing
to
at the
win
end of
big.
Mario Galaxy.
As someone who spends
So,
literally all of his time running
alright,
numbers on
well,
anything and everything, I appreciate
we'll see where this
a
goes
system
when
that
we get
takes
to
a lot of the
Eggman, because they
guesswork out
did go
and lets
over a
you
lot of
actually
stats
win
in
through
the
skill.
preview.
Yeah, like how they've
So,
got an actual
really
injury
makes you
insurance
wonder
policy.
what they're gonna
As in
do
injuries don't
with,
ruin
like,
your lineup. It's
with
crazy this
the
isn't more
rest
common.
of
It's
Eggman's
already
analysis,
saved my
because
butt for sure.
oh
And
boy.
withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure.
All
I can
right,
get my money in
yeah,
as
okay.
little as
I
15
just gotta
minutes.
talk through the ad because
Download
I gotta,
the app today
you know,
and use code DEATH to get
I gotta
50
process
bucks
all this because,
instantly
like I
after you
said,
play your
Bowser does
first
have a very good
$5
chance of
lineup.
winning.
That's
49,
code
51
DEATH to
kind
get
of
$50
chance. So,
instantly after you play
yeah,
your
if he
first
wins,
$5
I am not
lineup.
going to be surprised or
Prize
shocked.
Picks,
I'm going to be
run
sad,
your game.
but not shocked.
Citizens of Earth, lend me your ears. Imagine a world of
He's come to make an
endless
announcement,
possibility where
you know.
people are free as the wind.
Isn't it disgusting?
Now imagine
Perfect
a
way to
better
open
world,
up
one
Eggman's
with
analysis.
proper guidance and the technology to bring about global peace.
But Wiz, only a brilliant mind can make
The
that
editing
happen.
is
Not
off
just
the
any
charts.
brilliant
I
mind,
love this.
He's a genius at heart who knows the dangers within. He's Ivo Robotnik.
I've rewatched this
Dr.
preview so many times.
As a mad
Okay,
scientist myself, his story is my inspiration, just as Eggman's was
Oh
his
yeah,
grandfather,
and the fact they're
Gerald
bringing up
Robotnik,
Shadow
who sought to
Generation
create
stuff
world
already
peace
so
through
soon after
technology.
Shadow
Then
Generations
his
came out.
beloved granddaughter,
So, yeah.
Maria, was killed by the Guardian Unit of Nations.
Oh yeah. Oh,
better known
dang it! I
as-
forgot to. I have Gerald Robotnik's journal. It's very small, but like I forgot to bring that here. Okay, whatever. I'm too far in now.
Maria this.
Yeah, the
Maria
fact that bit of lore was actually very
Neglect
humanizing
and
for
envy
Eggman. That he
tainted
didn't
Ivo's
receive
goals of
a
following
whole lot of
Gerald's
attention
footsteps.
because
He
everyone's
distanced
still
himself
focused
from
on
his
the death of
grandfather's legacy.
Maria.
Instead of bettering the world, he would conquer it to get the attention he deserved.
No, you mean craved. Desperately craved.
Tomato, tomato.
You just said it the same way twice.
He aimed to establish Eggman Land, a
Loves
capital
himself,
of
Agent
science.
Stone, yeah,
And this
his daughter
paradise would have worked
hates
just
that
fine
hedgehog.
if they blasted
Also
Sonic the
bullshit.
Hedgehog.
Okay, fair enough.
Years, Eggman's plans
I'm
literally
surprised
blew
they
up
even
in his
included
face.
Agent Stone
And
at all.
he's a very
I mean,
sore
yeah, he's a
loser.
movie,
Just
and they
like
probably
any
are
good
counting the
experiment,
movie,
the
even though
doctor
it's
did
probably
more
not going to
testing,
matter all that
seeking
much.
better
But
results.
He's created plenty of
Okay.
knickknacks to terrorize the world with. A laser gun, a cloning ray, mind control cannons, a flying armada,
Hmm.
typical evil scientist stuff.
Then there's the big ones. He invented a spatial
yeah,
displacement
all
trap,
of this stuff
which,
at IDW.
online,
IDW is
scatters the
also
target's atoms
incredible, by
across
the way. Go
space.
read it.
Oh, and then there's the metal virus, which
Speaking of,
transmutes organic
like,
tissue into
this
living
arc
metal
had no
zombies. It's
right
so
going as hard
deadly
as it did
created
in
a plague
IDW.
that nearly wiped out all life on Earth.
Shame Eggman never made himself immune to it.
Yeah.
That's a whoopsie.
And when he's not duping you with decoys, he's riding in style with the Eggmobile. It's lightweight for maneuverability, but tough enough to withstand moon-sized explosions and even the center of a black hole.
Right, yeah, and
It's kind of lame looking, but he can plug
like
into
he
big
got
bad
stuck
guys
in a
like the
space with
Egg
no
Walker or the
time
Death Egg
and was
Robot,
just
whose giant
escaped it off
laser
screen.
once
We don't know how he did it.
77,000
Like,
cubic
it
meters
was at the
of
end of
rock
Sonic
in an
Generations.
instant. That's like having an atomic bomb in your pocket all the time. Oh, okay, maybe this guy's pretty cool.
Eggman built machines for a long list of
Egg
combat
Robo,
situations.
yep, and-
Some look like knights, others use extraterrestrial sources like the Wisps. And then
I
there's
had
the
Sonic
orbital
Unleashed at
bases,
some point,
like
but I
the
think I got
Death
rid of
The
it at some point
reference is
because
obvious, but
I'll be
Darth
honest,
Vader's version is like a toy
I
compared
didn't
to the
really
Death
like
Egg,
Sonic
which
Unleashed
can
all that
annihilate
much.
stars.
It was a good game,
A whole
but
constellation
I think I just got
gone
rid
in
of it at
one
some
shot.
point.
That's not to say Eggman doesn't enjoy scrapping with blue hedgehogs himself. Enter the Egg Dragoon.
Hell yeah! The rawest of the battle mechs. It's got electric drills. It's got ice missiles. It's got a whole lot of bullets. My God, Wiz. I need it.
And don't forget,
Version of
Eggman built
Eggman,
all
by
of these
two
things
Eggmans. Yeah,
himself.
time meter,
Maybe
yeah.
world domination is in his grasp yet.
One
Okay.
problem. Eggman's a turbo loner. No
Yeah.
hobbies, no friends,
Yeah.
no wife, no nothing.
No
Come
wife.
on, he has friends. I mean, he's a feminist.
Hey, he's a feminist.
Oh, okay, maybe not. But what about
okay.
Infinite? Sure, they might have joined forces over a mutually sought revenge against Shadow, but it counts.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah,
Who
sort
needs
of.
friends when you can build friends?
Obviously, Eggman has a tough time collaborating with others, so he just built his own army instead.
The Eggman Empire.
Oh, yes.
Bad
Glory
Nicks
to
are
the Eggman
mass-produced
Empire.
Foot soldiers, buzz bombers, crab meats, caterpillars, egg robos, and don't forget those cute little moto bugs. The Bad Nicks may seem simple, but they're led by an elite, multi-talented
okay.
unit.
The
The hard-boiled
hard-boiled
heavies.
heavy.
Really leaning
Okay.
into the egg thing, huh?
The army
Well, yeah.
has a wide
He kinda
variety
had
of
to.
troops, even your classic comedy duo with Orbot and Cubot. They're Eggman's
Oh, wow, they
assistants
are
and
just included
immense
Orbot and
disappointments.
Cubot.
Every
Okay.
genius has their duds.
Yeah, fair
at least
enough.
they're not scratching
yeah,
rounder.
there we
But
go.
that's why he's made top-notch bots modeled after the Sonic cast, like everyone's favorite Robo Faker.
Oh, boy.
Metal
Metal
Sonic.
Sonic.
Metal Sonic has the most horsepower in the Eggman Empire. He has the moves and speed of Sonic and then some. He's
okay.
had his rebellious phases, but Eggman's reprogrammed Metal
Yeah,
to
there
better
we
follow
go.
his commands. Additionally, when upgraded to his Neo form, Metal Sonic could copy biological data, including unique powers like Shadow's time stop technique, Chaos Control.
He could even copy Silver's psychokinesis, and with enough chaos energy, he powers up into Super Neo Metal Sonic.
Oh, yeah.
Though everything would change with the
And
appearance
then-
of the Phantom
yeah, the
Ruby.
Phantom Ruby,
One
oh
of many
boy.
trump cards at Eggman's disposal, the Phantom Ruby alters reality by manipulating perception.
Basically, super OP illusions. But
Yeah.
in Infinite's hands, it's a weapon of mass destruction. I don't know how illusions translate to body replicas, changing gravity, or making a fake sun, but go off, King.
Yeah.
And when used on the planet's consciousness, which is a thing, the Ruby granted Eggman the Light
Oh,
Man
boy,
form.
they are just
Yep,
including this.
Apparently, Super Eggman is canon.
Yeah.
Though it is pretty complicated to manifest.
But
Yeah,
the Phantom
fair
Ruby
enough.
isn't the only souped-up gem Eggman has. He's used the Jewel
Oh, wow,
Scepter to make
okay.
a world-shattering egg wizard. Then, on more than one
Yeah,
occasion,
the thing that
he's
holds them together
effortlessly
through
gathered
dimensions.
The super rare, super powerful Chaos Emeralds. You know, the things that power Super Saiyan Hedgehog.
Eggman
Yeah.
built and built and built, and eventually he built something that started to build on him.
Yep,
Sage,
Sage.
was originally designed as a mere assistant, but through an alien encounter, she was granted actual sentience.
Sage is already super powerful, but now she's also super smart. She thought up millions
Oh, yeah.
of battle plans all at once to defeat the massive titans.
And you can barely remember where you put your dune bug.
I know exactly where it is. It's at the police impound. Thank
Oh,
you very much.
okay.
Sage was Eggman's saving grace. He had previously found machines with personality lacking, but Sage's great adequacy in serving her function provided Eggman with something that, for the first time, he'd hate to lose.
Yeah, there we
In
go.
essence, a sort of daughter.
So, like,
There we
any
go.
good
Hey, they
daddy,
included
give her
that.
the keys to his car,
Just
his
like, go for it,
spaceship,
Dad.
and his orbital death ray. Hell, now she controls the entire army.
And this frankly
yeah.
unheard of trust from Eggman became crucial in defeating the End, a primordial entity so mighty even Supersonic struggled against it.
Their battle can only be described as peak fiction, because charged
Oh,
by
yeah.
7 Chaos Emeralds, Supersonic's no joke.
Oh,
The
yeah.
power of one emerald can shift continents. All 7 together can shift the universe.
Oh, yeah.
And kill some
Solaris
pretty terrifying
and-
bosses.
Okay.
Like Eggman's Time
Time
Eater,
Eater, yeah.
which
That
ripped
requires
apart
2
space-time
Supersonics.
like tissue paper.
In short, Chaos Emeralds give thoughts power. With them, Eggman's best machines can run indefinitely while matching the greatest powers ever seen. Like when 3 supers battled Solaris, who tried to destroy time itself. Solaris extended its chaos across multiple timelines in about 20 seconds.
wow,
Or
okay.
73 quadrillion times light speed.
It's funny though. While Eggman's smarts have sort of defeated Sonic here and there, he's pretty effective when he teams up with the Blue Blur to save the world.
Well, recall how Professor Gerald was a good person before losing the granddaughter he loved.
Right,
In
yeah.
Eggman's case, now that he has Sage, perhaps a similar story is playing out in reverse.
Maybe. But,
Nah,
nah.
Eggman will always have a harebrained scheme behind his
Oh, yeah.
cufflinks.
So watch out, critters and plebeians of the world. He is the Eggman, and he's got the
master plan. Okay. From what I can tell, I think
Chris,
they...
You gotta help me.
Okay, I
happened
think
now?
they did
I'm-
kind of like...
I'm addicted
I think
to
they
Marvel
have given
Snap.
Bowser
You mean
the
today's
stat
sponsor,
advantage,
the
at least in
collectible card
terms
game,
of,
the
you know,
one
the
with
whole...
everyone's favorite Marvel characters?
Yeah, in
It's
terms
just
of the
such a
whole, you know,
fast-paced
I saw
rush.
like the
Each
quadrillion
game only
thing
takes
and
like
like
3
and
minutes,
comparing
and
that
the
to the
different
quadrillion thing that we
locations,
saw
card powers,
with
and
Mario,
step
I think that
mechanics,
was
and so
lesser.
many layers
So
of depth and
I think they
strategy for a
might have
game
given
that's
Bowser
so
the
easy
speed
to get
edge.
into.
I don't know
Don't
how the
forget the
community is
amazing
going to
3D
feel
art.
about that,
Oh,
but
man.
at the
With
very
all the new
least,
art
they
variants
finally
and
given
cards
Sonic
coming out every
something
week, I
beyond
can't
light
stop
speed.
playing it.
Sorry.
Finally,
can't
they're
help
finally
you.
scaling
I'm
Sonic
addicted too.
correctly, somewhat at least.
Well, good
Though,
thing it's super
who
fun.
knows?
I know,
All right,
right?
we'll see.
I love my deck. It focuses on
We'll see how this
tactically
goes,
placing
but
low-cost
like,
cards,
I'm
then
still
boosting
going to
their
be
power
rooting for
way
Eggman,
beyond
but
what's
my
expected.
confidence has been
Well,
shaken
mine's got
now.
a big dinosaur.
Oh no.
He's awesome. watch the teeth.
All right,
Download
well,
the Marvel
we'll
Snap
see what
app, now
happens. I
available
have
on the App
faith
Store,
in my
Google
boy
Play, and
Eggman,
Steam.
but my
Or visit
confidence has indeed taken
marvelsnap.com
quite
to
a bit of a
learn more.
hit.
Just click the link
We'll
below
see
the
how
like
the battle
button.
goes, and we'll see how the post-analysis explains it. So, all right. Okay.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle! Okay. Alright, Moro's animating it. Let's see how this goes. Oh. Operation Catfish.
I've come to make an announcement.
Yes!
This territory is now the base for my upcoming Eggman Land 2.
Alright, the sequel.
What a joke.
Okay, there's the egg carrier.
Your genius overlord. Get a load of this.
Oh, I love how he sounds like the original Eggman voice from the adventure games. That's actually really cool. Okay. So much is going on all at once.
Shut up, nerd.
He told him to shut up, nerd. Wow, okay, the eggs are going to just win. Alright. I'm guessing, yep. Yeah, dummy
All
Eggman.
these toys an invasion force? I've seen Toads do better.
That's a decoy, you idiot. Infinite.
This
Oh, okay.
power is without peer. It is the ultimate strength.
Yeah, alright, okay, just erase a whole lot of... Oh, okay, King Boo time. Ooh! Oh, they're just straight up went infinite. Oh, okay, people are fighting over the Phantom Ruby now. And there's metal. Alright, let's see how this goes. Chance time. Oh no. And he lost it, because of course he did.
It's too late.
Oh, okay. Oh, he destroyed the Phantom Ruby. Okay.
All according to plan.
You've lost the battle before it has begun.
Excellent work as always, Beto. Ready to wrap this up, Sage?
As you command.
You know what they say, the more the merrier.
Alright. And now Fury Bowser. Oh! Alright. Let's see how this goes. Your egg robo's really cool. I just don't think it stands a chance against Fury Bowser. We'll see how this goes though. Oh, super metal. And there goes Kamek. Kamek's blasting off again. Oh, there's Bowser Jr. Well, oh! Oh no. Oh boy.
How dare you keep your hands off my...
Oh man, okay. Holy crap, yeah, oh boy. Oh, and there went metal. Oh boy.
Sage! The Death Egg! Max power!
Alright, and they took the Chaos Emeralds with her. Oh, alright. Oh, he's just blowing up the entire planet. Okay. Alright. Come on. Okay, that's Dry Bowser, but did that win him? I don't think it did. Oh, and yeah, Bowser's still alive, and there's Dry Bowser. Okay.
Sage! Fire is again!
Oh no! Oh, come on, Eggy, come on! Oh! And they're... Dang it. Okay.
This war was not an easy one to
Currently
win,
plotting,
which
okay.
might seem surprising given how the Sonic series is not afraid to show how tough its cast is, while Mario's comes across as more cartoony.
But as it turns out,
Okay.
Bowser had everything he needed to take Chrome Dome down.
Okay.
Strap in. This one's a lot, so we'll break it down into 5 categories.
All right.
First up is physical stats. Bowser pretty handedly outmatched any of Eggman's usual mechs, like the
All
Egg
right.
Dragoon or the Death Egg Robot.
Yeah,
The
fair
Death
enough.
Egg Robot could level cities. Bowser could punch a castle out of orbit.
The Death Egg could destroy stars, but Yoshi could match that level of power, and Bowser's strength is certainly above the green dinosaurs. Plus,
Okay.
while both Bowser and Eggman's tech survived black holes, Bowser's was much larger.
Yeah, there
So,
we go.
He may win stats, but this could change with their powers. With so many items and minions, that could make all that a moot point.
Aside from power-up items, both could manipulate minds, create duplicates,
All
and
right.
alter space-time. However, Bowser had a significant edge in having access to the majority of his abilities at all times.
Okay.
Yeah, Eggman can do some crazy stuff, but only across different mechs, fortresses, or space bases. Bowser's all natural. He's got all his
All
best
right.
powers built in, and he ain't even a robot.
Meaning he wins the war of attrition. He even had counters for battle enders like the metal virus and spatial displacement trap. Context matters for those weapons, and both backfired in the past. But more importantly, Bowser could simply reverse the effects with his transmutation magic. Conversely,
All right.
most of Eggman's robots could get turned into, say, a frog or a block with no reliable way back. Bowser takes the edge in powers.
But definitely
Intelligence.
not for intelligence.
Yeah,
Come
definitely
on.
not.
You have a 4-digit IQ, Bowser? Really? That's cute. I mean, don't get me wrong. Bowser's not an idiot.
Yeah, there we go.
Usually, just really, really clumsy. Poor fella.
Meanwhile, Eggman's an engineering genius who
Oh, yeah.
rarely ever gets bested by brains.
Easy dub. Now, let's talk trump cards.
As in,
All
items
right.
so powerful they could decide the entire outcome on their own.
The Phantom Ruby was super dangerous, but specifically targets perceptions. Unlike Bowser's Wonder Flower, which mucks up reality for real. The Ruby
Okay.
affected a whole planet, but the Wonder Flower had the power to alter the universe.
All right.
Also, the Dreamstone's ability to wish anything out of existence would have no problem cleaning up Super Neo Metal Sonic or Time
All right. Oh,
Most
wow, they're including
prized
alternate
possessions
scenarios.
was a
Okay.
tougher
All right.
call.
All
Together,
right. I
the
was
Chaos
wondering. I
Emeralds
didn't
can
see that
wreck
stuff in the
universe,
animation.
But so can the Grand Stars. Arguably not as much given the Emerald scaling to Solaris, though Power Stars and Grand Stars are far more plentiful.
Okay,
Clearly,
fair
this
enough.
is getting fairly abstract, and both had multiple options that could win the day instantly. So the safest bet is to call
Okay,
this
call it a
category
tie.
a
All right.
tie.
All right.
Which means it's finally time to compare their armies. Eggman seems deadlier at first glance. I mean, look at all those buzzsaws and rockets. Metal Sonic's speed and power alone could solo most of the Koopa Troop. But the Eggman Empire lacked something Bowser had in spades. Teamwork and loyalty.
Eggman is a notoriously terrible team player. His alliances are practically guaranteed to fall apart.
Hell, in Sonic Generations, he could barely manage working with himself.
Eggman's army is designed to be controlled by just him.
Okay.
To Eggman, it's harder to command those with free will, hence his rivalry with the free-natured Sonic.
Meanwhile,
Fair
the
enough.
Koopa Troop follows Bowser because they actually like him. They train really hard to cover each other's weak points.
Giving them plenty of advantages as this war progressed, like battlefield control through King Boo's magic and Bowser Jr.'s paint. And since the Koopa Troop doesn't rely that much on technology, Sage's hacking potential had little use.
Also, secret weapon? Kamek is kinda busted. Canceling Metal
Okay.
Sonic's power
All
copying,
right.
stealing the Phantom Ruby, and potentially swapping the Chaos Emeralds were huge game changers.
Add on that Bowser and his army can use any Mario power-up item, and they had millions, no, billions of combinations that the Eggman Empire just could
Okay,
not
yeah,
actively
that's
plan
that's
against.
completely fair.
Even with Sage's
Okay.
millions of plans to take down the Titans, she thought them to be unbeatable, which Sonic proved was incorrect.
Just comparing their conquests makes it clear. The Eggman Empire took over the whole planet, but Bowser's troop conquered most of the universe.
Eggman was no pushover. His wit,
Yeah,
power
okay.
output, and ridiculous machines
All
gave
right, yeah,
Bowser the
I can
biggest fight
accept
of his
that.
life. But the
I'm
Koopa
so
King's
sad.
ludicrous
Like I said,
strength,
I'm sad.
abilities,
I'm not
and
shocked.
United forces
But
ultimately
yeah,
prevailed.
okay. Let's see what
Eggman
happens next
tried
time
to
because they
poach
said
the king,
you guys
and
convinced
now
us that this
he's
was
cracked
would be a fun
The
fight.
winner
So
is
let's see
Bowser.
what that is.
Next time on Death Battle.
Okay, it's Among Guys. All right. Okay, alright.
Subscribe and join as a member to see
Alright.
more Death Battle. Thanks for watching.
Alright, okay. I was never a big fan of that matchup, honestly, so... Alright, and plus my goat lost. Alright. Alright, I don't... Okay, like I said, I do take some issue with but that's really only because my guy lost. Let's face it, like I said at the very beginning, I am very biased here. But, yeah, okay, well, I'll see what the greater community has to say about all this, but... Yeah, okay, I figured this was probably a very likely outcome, but... Either way, alright, I do feel like they kind of underplayed Eggman's, like, whole strategy thing, because... Yeah, while he is a terrible team player, that doesn't really matter in this particular case because all of his entire army is controlled by him, so it's not like they can betray him given the chance. So yeah, either way, whatever. Okay. Yeah, fun episode, very fun episode all around. I do think that is probably the best episode we could have gotten, like we've gotten this season at least. We have gotten Yeah, all right. This was definitely, out of the 3 episodes we've gotten in 2024, Bowser vs. Eggman is very clearly the best one. So, yeah, I really loved the episode, despite my guy losing. But I did kind of see it coming. My confidence did kind of get shaken, so I was hoping at the very end there, like, Eggman would pull something out, but he didn't. But hey, at the very least, like, his army, like, some of his army is still alive. Cubot and Orbot are still alive. Sage is still alive, so hopefully they can get their run back, but... Either way, like, we'll see what happens. So, or rather, we won't see what happens, because it's not like these things get an aftermath. Alright. Okay, this has been fun. Very fun. Okay, I've got nothing else to say, so I can just I'll just end the video here. So, yeah. Till next time, guys. See ya.